What's up, guys? How we doing? Today we're gonna have a little bit of fun and we're gonna talk about something I don't talk about on this channel, which is gaming, because I'm not really much of a gamer, which is why this thing is in my pocket. This is the perfect non-video gamers gaming console. This is the Playdate. Let's talk about it. This little device is in this cute little pizza box. It's magnetic case that it came in. And I love it so much, but I'm gonna take it out of the case so you can kind of enjoy it a little bit more. This is called the Playdate. This device came out in mid 2022 and it's pocketable. It's got a D-pad on it. It's got a couple of buttons, and then it has this little crank on the side, which we'll get into in a second. It also has USB-C charging. It's got a grayscale or black and white screen, however you say that. It's not e-ink. It's just a regular display like a Game Boy or something like that. If you're like me, maybe you grew up in the 90s or early 2000s or even the 80s, and sometimes once in a while you have that itch to play a video game or just thumb around, or maybe you are kind of growing up now in this age and finding yourself like maybe a little intimidated by like a Nintendo Switch or kind of the heavy PC culture out there with Minecraft and Fortnite and Call of Duty and all these things. This thing is like not intimidating at all. It's just a fun thing to get involved with. Most of the games are kid appropriate and simple and puzzles and story driven. But the cool thing about it is there's developers kind of all over the place building games for this. And the community is almost like, I would say, like an open source type of vibe where people are submitting and sharing their games, and anybody can download them and sideload them, and you could even develop your own game and build it and put it onto the device. It's really spectacular. So you purchase the device once for like $200. I got mine for a killer deal, and it is basically loaded with 2 games when you start it up for the first time. And then as you go, every 2 weeks or every week, they load more games onto the console. So it's like Christmas. Every couple of weeks, every time you turn the thing on, they load new games on it. So the games are always kind of a surprise. You don't know what's coming. You can go on their website and look at what's coming out later on for you. And a lot of those games have been out, so other gamers have already played them. And then, of course, you can always go on and download or purchase games that you want to purchase, or install emulators and play Game Boy. So there's just like the choices are endless. Again, if you're looking for like a Nintendo Switch or something, like this is probably not the thing for you, but I think it's just so cool. So I'm going to show you the device a little bit. Again, we talked about the crank thing, which comes in handy in some of the games, and also with some of the cycling around the console itself and like the menus, but you don't have to use it all the time. One game that I really love, actually probably my favorite game on the device, is this game. It's called Plight of the Wizard, and it's like this action game where you use the crank to shoot your little like light bolt or whatever it is at these zombies that are chasing you, and you just are trying not to die. So that's the whole thing, is not dying. And these little zombies chase you and you just try not to die. It's a lot of fun. Another game I'll show you is literally a freaking emulator for Game Boy, which allows me to play Pokemon Blue, which is the best game ever. So it's just a ton of fun. It's such a compact and well thought out thing. Great for kids, great for just that casual gamer in your life, which might be you, to just get out once in a while and have a little good time. So it's not for everybody. There's a lot of just like unique ways that people use these. I saw one guy use it as like a daily planner. I saw one guy use it for recording song ideas. You can also take screenshots and share those out. And it's very easy to sideload and upload. Everything connects through the Wi-Fi, so it's very simple to use. Very non-intimidating is probably the word I'll keep coming back to. It's a non-intimidating gaming device for the person out there that likes to play, video games, but doesn't consider themselves really a gamer, or it's a hyper nerd that really appreciates stuff like this, like I do. It's a lot of fun. Check it out if you want to. And yeah, hang out and subscribe to the channel if you want to hear me talk about other stuff, like topics like improving your life and finding new ways to be productive. So that's kind of the stuff that we cover here. Hang out if you want. Otherwise, see ya.